Hey guys, welcome to the Acne Clear Chef, and today we're going to be learning how to cook some gluten-free chicken wraps. Okay, so for this recipe, we're going to start off with some gluten-free corn wraps. The ones that I'm using here are actually teff wraps, but you can use any kind of gluten-free wraps that you have. If you don't know where to buy gluten-free wraps, you can buy them at any health food store. I bought these at Farm Boy, but really any health food stores will sell a multitude of corn wraps or any kind of gluten-free wraps, so you really want to get one of those for this recipe. I'm also going to be using some caramelized onion hummus as well. You can also use regular hummus or garlic hummus or even a olive oil or olive-based hummus, all which contain nice healthy aromatic herbs and or healthy fats that are great for your skin. What you also need is some pre-cooked chicken. So I actually use this from one of my soup recipes. You can see a link below for that. And I use the leftover chicken to actually use into some of the wraps. If I don't have any more for the soup, I'll just simply use this for wraps or salads. So it's a really good idea to cook soup in a large crock pot so you can have it for other meals. You'll also need some fieldless Northern Crunch lettuce, but you can use any kind of organic lettuce. This is the one I got from Farm Boy. This one is hydroponically grown, so it's not grown in soil, but any kind of lettuce will do. I personally like this one because it's nice and light and crispy, and it goes really well with any kind of wrap. You'll also need some red onion and cherry tomatoes. I just simply sliced up some red onion beforehand, and I just cut some cherry tomatoes in half and put them in 2 bowls, and we'll use that to top up the wraps. This is completely optional. I wasn't going to incorporate this in the recipe, but I did find some leftover parsley in my fridge. This is a great way to get some extra vitamin C into your diet, as well as that nice fresh aromatic fragrance that you get from parsley. Beautiful. You can also use some extra virgin olive oil and some lemon juice as well if you don't have this kind of fancy dressing, but really it doesn't matter. You can use a nice good quality dressing with a lot of healthy fats, or you can just simply use some extra virgin olive oil with some lemon juice. And to finish off the recipe, this is also optional, however highly recommended, is Nonna Pia's balsamic glaze. This is a fantastic glaze. It contains balsamic glaze from Modena, Italy, as well as some granulated sugar and some Cabernet wine, but it is an excellent way to add some amazing flavors to your wrap. Alright, so to start off this recipe, all you're going to need to do is get 1 gluten-free corn tortilla wrap or any kind of wrap that is gluten-free. And I'm simply going to lay it on any kind of surface here. So here I'm just using a cutting board, so nice and flat. Then I'm going to grab some gluten-free hummus here. Now, most hummuses are gluten-free. There's no wheat products in hummus. But just to be sure, make sure that you're using some good quality hummus for this recipe. So I'm using Fontana Santé hummus, which is actually very good. It's non-GMO and it's caramelized onion flavor. And I'm simply going to just put 1 big heaping tablespoon onto the wrap, and I'm going to spread. Bringing you back to the shawarma shop, is it now, eh? Now I have some leftover chicken. Now I would recommend around 2 to 4 ounces depending on the person and per serving. You can add as little or as much as chicken as you want. However, remember, just think of moderation and balance with every meal you make, because in order to have a healthy meal, we really want to think of balance whenever we're putting any kind of recipe together. So I put about 6 ounces onto my wrap here, but you can use as little or as much as you want. Now I'm going to grab the fieldless Northern Crunch here, and I'm going to add some onto the wrap here. So I added about 2 handfuls of lettuce onto the wrap here. Again, you can add as little or as much as you like, but I highly recommend you add a little more lettuce because greens are extremely beneficial for you, especially when it comes to clearing up your skin and just adding the vitamins and minerals necessary to rejuvenate and restore and heal your skin from the inside out. Next, I have some cherry tomatoes here, and I'm simply just going to grab a handful here and spread them onto the wrap here. So now I'm going to add some red onion onto the wrap as well. Again, add as little or as much as you'd like. It's all up to preference. I'm also going to add a little bit of fresh parsley here to add a little bit of freshness and as well as that vitamin C and little extra vitamins and minerals to my meal. So what I'm adding here is some extra virgin olive oil, and then I'm going to spray a little bit of vitamin C with some organic lemon on the wrap as well. To the wrap. But again, use whatever dressing you have available, but this is just one great way to add some extra beneficial nutrients into your diet as well. And that's the recipe video, guys. Very simple recipe you can make on the go. All you need is some pre-cooked chicken, some tortilla wraps, and some vegetables you got laying around, added with some healthy fats and some hummus, and maybe some dressings and flavors, and you got yourself a simple, easy to go, gluten-free chicken wrap. If you want to see more recipes like this, feel free to like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, and feel free to share with your friends. And until then, get your greens and go with the flow. See you later.